Yo, what is going on, everybody? We are back again with another advanced Fortnite fight-in tutorial. This time we're going to be breaking down common fighting patterns and how you can read an opponent to learn their patterns. So this is clip number 1. And if you remember from my last video, I mentioned how a common fighting pattern that most players show is that when you're attacking their cone/floor, is that after you take the cone or whatever, like if there's like the cone's number 1. Second one is the floor, and that's number 2. And if you take whatever piece is number 1, good chances most players will edit after, because they're expecting to catch you off guard. So I wait for it, I bait, I hit it once, he edits, but he ends up going for like a left hand weird this, so I didn't expect that. Then if we look here, I did the same thing again, but instead of using the cone, because the cone's already edited back here, I decided to use the wall. So I placed the wall, and now the new piece in between us is the wall and his floor. So I edit the wall, I look at him, and then I jump. So I wait a little bit, like a half a second, and then I jump in the air, expecting him to go wide open edit like this. Basically gives me a free shot on him. So let's go to clip number 2. So in this clip, I'm trying to buy time and space in order to pop my minis, as you can see here, but first off, he's attacking me the floor right now, and I don't have a centerpiece in my box, so if he does get something there, then I'm going to want to run. So he gets a stair here, and I recognize it, and go, oh fuck, I gotta go. I look up. I always forget to place my cones. Like I gotta do that on the initial rebox. It's just something I have to work with. Trying to heal, he's not letting me, he just keeps pressuring me. And then right here, this is super important. This is a tell. You know, in poker, everyone has a tell. Well, when he places the stair here behind him, that tells me that he wants to phase into my box. But he does it too early. That's why the idea is that you do it when the wall's one shot. You do it the last second, so you phase in before the ramp's even fully built. So you don't give the guy in the box exactly what you're going to do, and he can prepare for it. He places it early, and I realize it, and I go, oh, okay, so I'll just wait for him. So my crosshair should be higher, but whatever. I am tracking him through the wall, waiting for him to do something. This is less of a pattern, more of just recognizing that because of the stairs back here and what pieces around him, that tells you what peak he is going to do, and then you just wait for it. He phases in, then hit for 97. Then if you notice at the end, you know, because I don't know if the shot's going to one-shot and kill him, so I want to make sure I have a plan if it doesn't kill him. And my plan was, it could be, you know, run to the left or whatever. But the piece that's, once he's in the box, the piece going to be in between us is the cone on the floor. Again, I could have a stair like flipped, so instead of a cone I could be like, if this is the box, I have a stair like half flipped like this. I'm right here waiting for him to jump in. So what I do is that as soon as I take the shot, I look down and I immediately edit the cone, because if it doesn't kill him, then he's going to shoot the cone. He's either going to break it, which gives me a shot, or I'm going to hold it and I can go for a different shot. So onto clip number 3. No, this is Zone Wars. I fucking hate Zone Wars. I don't even know why I'm playing this. Probably just playing it for fun. Get a good crack on this guy. I hear him above me, so I'm like, okay, he's coming down. Goes for, you know, a fucking clip and a half. Doesn't get it. And what's his plan? I mean, he just edited the stair like this. So good chances he's going to go here and try to attack me from this way. I get the wall. Oh, wait, he gets the wall on the right. I thought I had it, and I was going to pressure him like this. And this for a right hand peek. Ends up he gets it. And I realize I'm fucked here. Sure, I could flip my stair if I'm quick enough. If I even own this stair. I mean, I don't even know if I own it. I could flip it if I'm quick enough, but he's probably quicker to finish this edit, which he probably already has halfway done, before I can even start flipping it. So I just position myself and I track him. Like, watch my crosshair. Here he is right here. Jumps up, I track him through the wall. He lands. He's landed right around here. So if he wants to repeat this, he's either going to jump this way or just jump straight up from this position right here. So I see his head right here, and it looks like that his body is going this way. So I run to the far left while I flick up, just to make it harder for him so he doesn't hit a hard shot on me. It ends up working out. Alrighty, in this clip, I'm attacking his wall a bit, waiting for a peek. I protect myself up top so he can't flip the stair and go up and piece me up. I don't know where he is right now. I'm pretty sure I'm looking for him. And I'm like,
Still in that box?
oh, he's not in the box. I see him right here. Okay, what's in between us? We have the stair. He's popping minis. I must have just cracked him. And I could pressure this, but if you remember from the first clip, that this is the piece in between us. He owns it. He might try to catch me off guard. So I could bait this. But instead, I just sit and wait. And then I noticed that he's repositioning himself back here. So he could have used this maybe to get some sort of right hand peek, but it would have been difficult because it's like a weird edit to even peek from. So I just sit up here tracking him through and waiting for him to edit. Edits, and I just finish it. I mean, it's just easy. That's just like tracking and patterns, but that's just really identifying that, you know, don't fall for like a bait. If I had went straight for the pickaxe there, he would have just done that and killed me. So that's more of, you know, tracking your opponent through the walls and whatnot. Righty, the next clip. 5 or 4, I don't even. Go for the flick, I miss. Then this is probably one of the things I'm best at. So I hear him running around like this, and now I see him here. So I don't remember placing this cone here, and I don't know if it's mine or it's not mine. So I look at it, and I realize while he still has his pump out that he owns this. So now I know, in my mind, I'm like, oh, he owns it, it's not mine. But he might be thinking, oh my god, I can, you know, get a quick one on him. He won't be expecting me to edit this clone because he might think he owns it. But this is like a trap. It's almost like a mind game bait. I don't even know what you would call this. But I'm baiting this cone, him thinking that I don't know that he owns it. He does a wide open edit. I hit a hard pump, and I immediately backup plan is to place a wall in between us. Because if that hit for a 90, it didn't kill him, then he could put me back. On to clip 6, that's what we're at. So attacking his wall, and he immediately phases and does this. Because I just placed a stair behind me. Now, I use the stair behind me because I usually don't phase into the box. I don't like hopping into the box. Just because I don't want to choke my shot, for them to hit me hard, it is pump meta, so bailout shots and all that. So I usually place this there behind me to bait out an edit, or to make them think that I'm going to be jumping in. Because then that gives me an advantage, because they're expecting me to do something that I'm not going to be doing at all. So I just sit, wait, I reload, hear him going down. Straight into a pickaxe bait, shot doesn't shoot. Again, I'm trying to, this is the next video, but I'm trying to phase this there, because if he committed to this Mongrel Classic, I would be phasing and get a free shot. Now this is important. Most players would either run backwards or to the left, probably, because, I'm pretty sure I just cracked them, so I'm going to want to still push. But if I run straight into this box, just running, and I don't do any other movement, he's going to expect that, have me pieced up over here, and then kill me. So what do? I jump. Jump right when I get around the corner. And look at this. I'm predicting that he is going to do an open edit, whether it's a window or whatever, and he's going to place a cone, go for like all the pieces that I don't have. So instead of trying to fight for those pieces, I just let him do it. I get a free pump on him. Let's say he did something else. Like, let's say he goes for a window edit. Like, jump, and he goes right here, does a window edit. Well, just out of the wall, so worst case scenario, if he does the window edit, is I attack this wall, and then I go back at him. Now, the very worst case scenario is he holds the wall, and he owns the entire box, and I'm kind of fucked. So the only thing I can do is play the man. I have to play his edits. However he edits the wall here, is how I have to react to and play it. Or bait him out and make him go in this bad, himself in a bad position, or make it like a bad decision. Number 7. This guy was a good player. I remember him. We're battling here. Like, the good thing about this is that you can tell that my mechanics aren't the best. Like, most of the people I'm up against have better build-in and editing and use control than I do. But the fact is that I'm using, their practicing and their muscle memory to my own disadvantage. Look at this guy. Okay, he immediately gets the cone and the wall on me right away. And as soon as I see the wall on me, like I would have two options. First off, if I'm higher up on the ramp, I want to take the left wall and then side jump out if I can. I'll probably still get tagged, but at least I'm not fully boxed. But because I'm so low on the ramp, that he takes the wall and he does a peanut butter peek. But if we pay attention, my shotgun's already almost out, and he hasn't even started. That's because as soon as I recognized that he had taken the side wall, I took my shotgun out, expecting him. I mean, my shotgun's about to be out, and his is just started. Again, most players, you know, if we look at his box from his position, he doesn't have a cone in it, so he's not going to be propped up when he does a peanut butter peek. And most people are so used to doing this edit is that they don't properly like be safe before they do the edit. So, you know, it does give him a right hand peek, and it would give him a better peek if I was up here in the box, but because I'm so low, it just gives a wide open edit. That's it. It's just a free 137. And now I can play aggressive. I can hop into his box because he has what, 63 health, and I still have 200. So I should win this every time. He edits here. The next edit, I mean, he can either reset and go play safe. I don't know why he's not healing. Fucking psychopath. I jump this way. I'm just gonna go loop back and forth until I see, you know, a good chance to hop in. And I run back to the right.
Heal, man.
Yeah, fucking heal. I don't know why the dude's not here. Psycho, to be honest. Alright, clip number 8. So in this clip, he gets the cone on me off the rip, and I can hear him running to the right. This type of play is probably one of my favorites. Again, this guy is good. So this is probably the new move that is like ingrained in people. Well, it used to be the Mongrel Classic with the stare and whatnot, but now people are placing cones and, like, you know, they're being more aware once they get the staring. Look, he doesn't even know where I am when he does this edit. He's just so concerned of getting this double edit off and getting the cone and the walls around. He's not paying attention to where I am. If I was in this box, sure, I'd be fucked, but I wasn't in the box. I knew that I can hear him running this way. Good chances he's going to piece up this side, so I either have to run out and like reposition this way, or I'll take the fight because I'm assuming that his muscle memory is going to be taking over him and he won't be able to like react fast enough to my movement. And I mean, you can even somewhat see this in pros. When they're like, fighting somebody, like if I was down here and this is a pro up top, they're like placing the double edits like randomly, like just all over the fucking place. Because if I do happen to run in this way, then they already have the double edit. He does that, and I have a gross fucking, like, look at this. I can no, I can't hit his head, but I can still get 100 tag on him. All my pellets hit. You know, they hit his fucking calf, but that doesn't matter because they all hit. I still chunk for 100, and then I know I can play aggressive. We've discussed some disgusting building. I don't know what he's doing. I get the double edit, and then I finish it off with a pretty decent clip. Look at my crosshair there. Sure, I didn't really know where he was within the box, so I just keep it still, and then I react to where he is.
Indeed.
Finish it off. Alright, next clip. That's lagging. I fully box him, and immediately I run back, because he owns the floor, so he can edit me down if he wants to, and he owns the stair. So if I commit to this, he can do a double edit and run away, or he can just edit on me, and I don't want to be in this position, because I think I tagged him for a 40 earlier, something like that. So it isn't really like that good of a position to be inside the box. So I run back, and I'm waiting for him to do an edit, hoping that, you know, that he sees me retreat and he thinks, oh, maybe I can catch him off guard. Goes for like a peek or something. He doesn't. He ends up, you know, if you look at his legs, he's end up trying to run this way. So let's see what I do. Try to get the wall. I don't. And then, all right, what is he doing in his mind right now? He wants to get in here, cone me up, get the cone on top, and get the walls on the side, and piece me up and go for like flip or something. So he goes for it, and I just wait. I mean, I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just tracking him through the walls, and I'm recognizing that I'm in a position now where I can be clipped. So I'm in a common piece control Raiders piece control map, and he can just clip me right now if he wanted to. So I position myself where I can get a peek on him, shoot him before he actually ends up clipping me. And I do, and I finish it off, and it's pretty easy.
Oh.
Righty. Here.
Oh, I'm getting fucking fishy here.
Yeah, boxed like a fish by this guy. Running for my life right now because I didn't like that position I was in. Failed my shit. He should have hit this shot, and then I would have retreated. I'm just waiting for him to fuck up. Tracking him through the walls. Does that edit? I'm just tracking him. Hit a big 108 on him. I go up and I finish it with a fucking flickeroni right there on him. Oh, you know, let's just go through my thought process. Right? Let's say he doesn't edit off the rip. Right here. What is his options? He could rebox either of these ways. He could go up if he wanted to, but then I could place the wall up top. If he reboxes, then that would just mean that the fight's almost restarted and we're attacking from, you know, a new position or something like that. He could go for my box and piece me up, but how I'm positioned in the box is that he probably wouldn't be able to get all the pieces, and if he did, then I would attack the wall and try to take the wall. Now, if he holds the wall again, then I would just be forced to either retreat back down the hole I came, or I would play the wall and see what peek he does or what edit he does, and then that will basically guarantee me to win the fight, maybe, if I hit my shots. So there's a wide open edit, and then, you know, I piece him up, and I go for a little fucking flick and a half. Alright. Next clip, I hit him for a measly 40. I get the floor above. Fuck, do I whiff this shot? Okay, I like this clip a lot because there's a lot here to break down. It isn't just like simple. First off, I want you just to listen to the sounds of my shots. Did you notice a difference there? There's a slight difference in the bottom. And here, you notice how that one sounds a little bit louder? You can hear his shot too. But that one almost sounds like, I don't know how to explain it, a little bit duller, like I'm losing something. When the other one was like a shotgun, like a loud shotgun shot, this one's like I'm losing something. That means I'm out of ammo in my shotgun. And so the last thing I want to do is peek him with no ammo because I'm gonna have to reload a fucking shell and then that's it. So with this information in mind, I know that I'm either gonna psycho into his box with this. I mean, I'm not on controller, but even if I was on controller, I probably wouldn't. Because I don't want to take the 50-50. I only hit him for 40, so if he has a purple pump, he can still just trade back and get a bailout and win. So I decide, okay, let's attack the wall. So I get the wall, get the stair inside, and I remember, wait, I have no ammo. So I just sit on top of the stair, fucking give him the stink eye, just reloading. Once he shoots the stair, I go, alright, this guy clearly wants to, you know, he's going to start attacking my stair. That means I'm going to have to fight. But if you notice, my position is I don't commit inside the box. Because again, he owns the floor, so the last thing I want him to do is edit me down like this, which is smart play. Most people would hop in the box. Sure, I couldn't land on my stair, but it's only wood, so he can still break that and still drop me down. So I do this edit, which gives me a right hand peek, and I end up not being able to reset quick enough, my mistake. So he hits me a few times, and now, what are his options? Well, my wall's one. I'm trying to heal, so he probably wants to take the wall and stop me. Or I could do a mini bait and fake him out. He hasn't reset the floor, so he can't really do any of the edits that would require him to be at the front of the box, like the windows or whatnot. He's kind of forced to either do like a top edit like this and jump up, maybe even a peanut butter peek, but like it, you know, it'd be very weird from this type of edit he has. So I'm trying to pre-fire here. I fuck up the timing. And I'm just waiting for him. I'm just tracking him. I mean, there isn't a lot of edits he can do. Whatever he does, hopefully I can react to it faster than he can take out his shotgun. I finish the fight. What? Oh, we have a few. Oh, I skipped. Alright. Here's the next one. Zone Wars. I hate Zone Wars. With passion. Anyway, I'm fighting. I think this is Logan, one of my boys. This is a good shot right there on him. There's nothing fancy, no piecing him up. I'm just paying attention to his sounds. You know, I hear him going this way. He's either going to side jump and go up, or he's just going to start ramping up. Maybe I can, you know, get a shot on him. I happen to be able to get a big 132 bomb. But let's say he places this wall first. His first in is to place this wall. You could do this edit. Put me up, sure, and place a stair, whatnot, whatever. Kind of jumping too high, so if he placed a stair, it probably would put me on top of it, which still gives me the chance to shoot him. And because of how the stair is positioned here, there isn't he can only work from this space here. You know, he what's the point of editing down here if he won't be able to use a peek from there? It doesn't make sense. So his only options for edits are up here. You could do a window one, you could do, you know, the wide open one like this, you could do a peanut butter peek, like, I don't know, you could do the bottom 4 and try to peek that somehow. Or he could do, like, you know, he could do something like this and peek like that, like a peanut butter peek like this. So there really isn't a lot of options, and almost all those peeks, if I run to the front of the box, gives me the right hand peek. So I'm fine with it. You know, I just tagged him for a hard, and if, in this case, if I didn't tag him, then I still would have the peek. He runs the heel. Try to see if I can catch him off. Double edits me, and pay attention to this. So he gets the double edits on me. I immediately track him. Okay, there he is. He's running down. Okay, he places the wall right away. I could attack this wall. I could try to run or reposition, but I just tagged him, and I just heard him take a fish. So fish is 40 health. So I still hit him for 90. So what is he? 110 right now. He didn't take any minis. He's 110. So I still should win this fight. I'm still 200. Hitting a 110 is a hell of a lot easier than hitting 200. You can't even hit 200 on purple pump. So I take the 50-50. And again, most people, they do this all the time. They don't position themselves correctly when they're doing the peanut butter peek, and that basically no point to do the peek if you're not going to actually put yourself in a safe position before you re-peek it. So free shot. Like we're in the zones again. Again, this is another kind of gross, like, right hand peek. I noticed right away that I'm kind of like, because of the stair, I'm forced to reposition the right hand peek. So my plan was to crouch down and kind of hide my head a little bit behind this, and I should have moved back, crouched, and then re-crouched to peek it, because I'm in the other position than he is. Because the last clip we were flipped. So I hit this shot on him for, I don't know, cracks him. I go for a little clip, take some storm, doesn't fucking matter. I hit him for more. Go for a clip, X bait. I'll just play this out for you guys. Imagine how fucking frustrated he is right now with this type of clip. He's going for an edit course on me. I'm just standing there and I just accept it. The issue with this, the reason why this works out for me, is that because his mind was set to do that entire process of events right here. As soon as he edits out here, he knows that I'm going to follow him because I'm pressuring him. Of course, I'm going to stay on his track. Why would I let him heal when I just tagged him? His mind is set up in doing this edit course to catch me off guard, to take all the pieces. His mind is already 100%. That's what I'm doing, unless, you know, I get a tag on him or do something like that. But if I'm just not doing anything and just standing there like a clip bot, like, look at this. I'm just tracking him. Oh, he's going up. I give a shot through here. No, he edits right away. Free shot. I mean, I'm just waiting for him to come. Clean up now. Not trying to, you know, hit on my boy here, but a pro or somebody who's, you know, paying attention to not only my movement in the box but where I'm facing would be like, maybe we don't edit this and instead we dip, because he still has to take a shotgun out. Let's see when he takes a shotgun out. So his shotgun's not even out here, and I finish him before he even takes his shotgun out because I'm waiting for him to do that fucking 45 edits he's going to do, and it just gives me a free shot. It's easy. Next one, we're in a box fight. These kids are talking mad shit for this. We did a box fight in his Zone Wars. They were just being so toxic. Anyway, go for a stick. I hear him. I see him breaking in here. I don't know if he owned it or I owned it, but I take the wall the first time. I realize that I don't own a cone, and when I go down to place the cone, he takes the wall. I immediately start running to the left, because my plan is to get so far on the left over here that I can use this right here, peek, or to counter his right peek. Because his plan with this edit is to hug this wall and re-peek it from here. So if I run to the far left, I'll be giving myself a right hand peek to attack him. But again, most players do this. They edit before they're actually safe to re-peek it. So that gives me a free shot on him. I don't get the wall back. Look over here, and I realize right now, I don't own this. Thinks I do, and he's pickaxing it immediately. He's thinking, oh, I'll catch him off guard. He won't think this at all. Boom, free shot, 116. And then I dance because we're in box fighting again. He takes the wall. My position, run into the far left. I want to use whatever piece he's placing or editing here to my advantage to give myself a right hand peek if I'm in a situation where I can't turn my back to him. He goes for the cone for some reason, try to like piece me up. I mean, there's no point. I'm already over here. I'm just gonna run out, open edit, but he does it anyway. Get a shot on him. He trades. Good for him. Now we're in this little standoff.
Okay, on this cone on the floor.
I realize I don't own the cone, and look at this disgusting pickaxe bait. Damn, that is. You can hear him shit talking here. That was,
Yeah, you are lost.
you know, I'm not toxic, but you know, someone's gonna talk shit if he talks to me. A little toxicity back is just well deserved on their part.
Yeah.
So the guy just killed for talking shit while trying to clutch up. Great insult. That one hurt me right down to the bone. The reason why I stopped talking is because I'm trying to, you know, pay attention and think about what's this guy going to do. You know, his boy's giggling about the insane roast he just laid out on me. So he owns the wall. He doesn't even place a stair. I think he just expects me to try to attack the wall right away. I wait for it. Easy. Alrighty, so that is it for patterns and, you know, predicting patterns, reading, learning your opponent, stuff like that. The whole point of this video is to identify fighting patterns, not only that your player has, but that people in general have. The most common pattern is things related to piece control because, you know, slamming out the Raiders piece control map every single day puts certain, you know, techniques in your mind. So like the double edit down, the piece everything up before you shoot, etc., etc. But if your opponent doesn't fall into that trap where while you're piecing everything up, he tries to run away, instead he fights you while you're piecing it up, he's then at the advantage. You won't have your shotgun out, and then he wins. So, you know, that's just a type of mind game you can play, or kind of like an outcast play style, because you're not going for piece control, you're not doing anything mechanically, you're just doing the opposite and just letting them, you know, fuck themselves over. Anyway, this is a different style. I tried to follow a script here, but I ended up just not even reading it at all, so I don't even know if it was worth it. But let me know what you guys think of it. Hopefully it is a little bit more organized than the other ones, and the intro at the beginning was made by my boy Spade FX. All of his shit's in the description, so just go hit him up if you want anything. Yeah, cheers.